Hey, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of The League. My name is Walt Sellers, and we're covering all things NBA, rumors, free agency, playoffs, and much, much more. So, last night, the Houston Rockets fall to the Utah Jazz in a kind of non pivotal game 4. I think the Houston Rockets have the series matched up, and I think the Rockets will go home and take care of things in game 5. I think Houston was lackadaisical last night until the end of the game when they realized they were down by 10 points. I don't think it's a big deal for the Rockets. I don't want to take too much time on this subject. I don't believe game 4 last night was a big deal. I think the Rockets are going to go home, take care of business, and move on to Golden State because Golden State's going to wrap up the series with Clippers, I believe, on Wednesday night, win game 5 in Oracle, and move on to the second round conference semifinals. But tonight, we have some great matchups going on. We have the Magic and Raptors, Nets and 76ers, Spurs and Nuggets, and Thunder and Trailblazers. Some great matchups and heated competition are going on tonight. First series I want to go with is the Nets and 76ers. I'm really nervous about Philadelphia right now. The Nets are indeed a great team. D'Angelo Russell is doing absolutely beautiful things right now. Spencer Dinwiddie is doing incredible things as well. But the 76ers, I believe, have a top 3 starting 5 in the NBA. And there is no reason that the 76ers should not be sweeping the Brooklyn Nets. No disrespect to the Brooklyn Nets, but the 76ers are a significantly better team. I don't believe the 76ers are playing together well. I believe their offense is staggered, and they don't know what to do with Ben Simmons because Ben Simmons doesn't have a jump shot. I think if Ben Simmons develops a jump shot, he's the next LeBron James, truthfully. Ben Simmons is a jump shot away from becoming the best player in the NBA. If Giannis had a jump shot, he would be the best player of all time. Ben Simmons, if he can develop a jump shot, he's the best player in the NBA. He's the best player in transition in the NBA already. And this is his second year in the league. Second year playing in the league, at least. The Philadelphia 76ers can make some noise, but they need to start playing together and utilizing their pieces better. There's not much to say about the Magic Raptors series. Game 1 was kind of scary, having the Magic go up 1-0 in Toronto. But Kawhi Leonard and company are doing incredible things now. Now won 3 straight, up 3-1. I believe the Raptors will take care of business tonight. Wrap up the series 4-1. Spurs Nuggets matchup tonight. This is by far, I believe, the greatest series so far. I believe the Spurs are going to go into Denver and take care of business. I think DeMar DeRozan and LaMarcus Aldridge are ready. I think they are playing great together right now. And Derek White is spectacular right now. He's the future of this team. I believe he's going to develop, and the Spurs are going to be very dangerous in the years upcoming. I believe the Nuggets are too young, too inexperienced to really make a good playoff push. I don't know who's going to win this series. I think it's going to go down to 7 in Denver. And if it does go down to 7, I got to go with Greg Popovich. I mean, he's the experienced one. He knows what he's doing. And I believe that the Spurs are going to take this in 7. And then probably the most interesting matchup of this all is the Thunder Trailblazers series. I dived into Russell Westbrook yesterday. I critiqued him heavily. I stand by those claims. I love Russell Westbrook. I love all he's done for the game. He's a terrific athlete and player. He just needs to develop, or not develop, he needs to get back his jump shot. I don't know what's wrong with it right now, but he really needs to step it up. Damian Lillard is doing incredible things. He's getting his points at ease. You know, he's taking care of business. CJ McCollum, he's playing an average series. I mean, Portland's a scary team. I think Portland's going to the conference finals. I don't believe they're going to the NBA finals. Houston and Golden State are way too dangerous, but this Trailblazers team is something to behold. They are one superstar away. Not superstar. They could have just a second tier all-star and they could win a championship. They are one player away from that. And if Jokic was here, they would create real problems for Houston or Golden State. I think the Trailblazers and Thunder play tonight 10:30 in Portland. I think Portland's going to take care of business. I think the Thunder are depleted. I think Paul George is tired of Russell Westbrook's antics. And I think Portland's going to come out swinging. I don't think the Thunder are really going to play a great game. I think Portland's going to take this series 4-1. Now, a very interesting topic that I would like to dive into that's unrelated to the NBA playoffs is LeBron James's offseason this year. LeBron James, this might be his most important offseason of his entire career. He's got, I can't remember, 3 or 4 years left on his contract, and I believe this will be his final one. I don't think he will re-up a contract. I think he'll retire after this contract. I think he'll end his career in LA or sign a one-day with Cleveland. But LeBron James needs to land at least one All-Star. If he doesn't land at least one All-Star, I don't think he ever will. I think this is the times now. If Anthony Davis does not get traded, LeBron James is going to be 36 years old before he gets him. And now there's rumors that Anthony Davis might stay in New Orleans, and just nothing's good. So I do not believe that I think Klay Thompson is going to stay in Golden State. I think Kawhi Leonard is either going to stay in Toronto or go to the Clippers. The Clippers look like a great destination. They play together. They have a great owner in Steve Ballmer. They have a great general manager in Jerry West, who's one of the greatest players of all time, and one of the greatest coaches of all time in Doc Rivers. I mean, why not? And then all these rumors surrounding Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving going to New York, I mean, nothing seems right for the Lakers landing a star. I do not believe that they will land a star. I think that LeBron James is going to end up having to deal with another young crew and hopefully lead them to a 7 or 8 seed in the playoffs. I do believe, however, that if LeBron James did not go out with that groin injury Christmas Day at Golden State, they would have been a 5 seed. They were playing incredible basketball before then, and by the time LeBron James got back, Lonzo was hurt, and they were just out of sorts, and they really didn't have the time to remake that ground. LeBron James is, in my mind, the second greatest player of all time behind Michael Jordan. I think it's unparalleled that Michael Jordan's a better player, but LeBron James is the best all-around player. And I believe that he can lead this Lakers team to a playoff spot, but not to a second round or third round. So today's podcast is very, very short, around 8 minutes. All the series tonight, besides the Spurs Nuggets, I think are pretty much decided. There's not too much to talk about. I'm really looking forward to this conference semifinals. I think this is going to be a great couple of series. Milwaukee and Boston is probably going to be the best series besides Golden State and Houston. I think those are the 4 best teams in the NBA, and surprisingly, they are playing in the conference semifinals, which kind of sucks, but I'll take it. I'll take these teams playing against each other at all. I think these 2 matchups coming up in the conference semifinals, I know it's a little premature because the series aren't officially set yet, but they basically are. I think that these matchups, whoever wins these 2 is going to be the NBA Finals. I think it's either going to be Golden State Milwaukee, Golden State Boston, or Houston Milwaukee, or Houston Boston. And I have no reason in my mind to believe that Houston or Golden State is not going to win the title. These teams are lethal from the 3-point line. I know Milwaukee is too as well, but I think they're a little too young and inexperienced. But I'm looking forward to it, and it's going to be a great couple of weeks in the NBA. This is The League, everyone. My name is Walt Sellers. Please go watch my podcast on Spotify, repost on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. I'm trying to get more views, trying to spread the word about the podcast. Anything helps. I appreciate it very much. Episode 3 is probably not going to come out for a few more days, maybe this weekend. I'm going to analyze everything, analyze these games over the next couple of days. I want to see what goes from there. Appreciate it, guys. Have a good one.